Excuse me, I haven't done this in a while. Um, Decided to do a video titled YouTube Friends. Many people have made friends on YouTube through these live stream shows. One question is, how well does anyone really know each other? And how good are these friends? How do you know if someone's your friend or not? One way of knowing if somebody's a friend is if they let you on their show. If they don't, maybe they don't like you. And as some people have met each other in person, I think there are people out there that are imposters in a lot of ways. I'm disappointed to see that there are some people who have channels that are starting to criticize other people. I've learned in life a long time ago, if you don't have anything good to say about someone, it's better not to say anything at all. I'm not going to point out who any of these people are. I decided not to have chat reply on this just so I could get, what I wanted to say out there. Anybody can pretend to be who or whatever they want. One way I've shown people who I am is by showing videos of some of the things I do in life. I think some people are pretty leery of me in a lot of ways. It's like, in some ways, I'm the mystery man. People don't know what to think of me. I'm 61 and a half years old. I know a lot of people younger than me probably couldn't even keep up with a lot of the work I do. I'm not bragging. It's just I do physical work all the time. Even though I'm in my 60s, I still bench press with really heavy weight. I've been lifting weights since I was 13 years old, so that's 48 years. One reason why I started lifting weights is to help my dad on his property. He had a nursery. One of my videos, you can see one reason why I started lifting weights. I still use, from time to time, these old Howard rotavators. Walk behind rotary tillers that are 20 inches wide. They have two wheels. The one model weighs about 750 pounds. The other model weighs about 820 pounds. When you get to the row, trying to hold the handlebars in that thing and lift it up in the air, so you don't have to turn the clutch up so it doesn't, tear up the grass roadways. I'm also, it's like this, I'm a Christmas tree grower. It's a family business. My grandfather, who was a college professor at our son's college, started this as a hobby. My dad got into it. He was a child prodigy. He was teaching college when he was a teenager at Villanova. He didn't like it, so he got back into the business. Then my grandparents lost the property by eminent domain, Devonsburg State Park. There's different members of the family that have been involved with this. We acquired a property in 1995, not the biggest property, a little less than 12 acres, and started growing trees on it. And then in 2002, my wife and I built a one-of-a-kind custom house. If you look at some of my videos, the whole house is open, mainly because when people are in a house, we don't like having all these doors. We like, if my wife's in the dining room or in the kitchen, I like to hear what she has to say. I think she likes to hear what I have to say. But to get back to the whole topic about YouTube friends, I know some people want to keep the privacy about who they really are and what's going on. Then other people like myself, hey, I got a website. I don't care if people know where I live. Some people probably think I'm crazy revealing my identity. When I first got my YouTube account, you had to use your real name. I've tried changing it for some reason and won. I'm the crazy Christmas tree grower, do-it-yourself loudspeaker builder. But the thing with the friends is, I see that there's just too many clicks out there. I think it's better I start exploring my horizons. I found other people that are probably more in my age group that are more attuned to just the way the world works. I hope I don't piss anybody off. I'm not really calling out anyone by name in particular, but I think people have to be careful who they make friends with. I know some people that have live streams have gone out and met each other in person. There were some really nice people there, and I do see that there are some people that I have my doubts about. Um, I don't know how some people have enough time to be on all these channels. I basically work most of the time, and the past few weeks I'm keeping an eye on these deer. I got deer out here doing damage, but the fact that the game commission has changed things, um, it's hard to give these deer away to someone when they're not much bigger than my German Shepherd. I think some people probably think I'm bullshitting them about the deer. Yeah, I've probably killed more deer, more bucks in one season for crop damage than most people have ever gotten in a lifetime, unfortunately. I wish the deer would stay out of here. Uh, yeah, I'm getting off track again. I kind of think it's a good idea. I just tell people about myself. How are you going to know somebody's your friend unless you trust and let them know who you really are and what you're about? I will tell anybody that listens about what goes on here. And if people like it, that's fine with me. If they don't, they don't. Um, but the whole thing with YouTube friends are basically I've made some good people I think that are my friends. And like I said before, I think there's some people that are just very leery about me because we are all mystery people. My hobbies are basically listening to music and building things. And with what's going on in the world, who knows what's going to happen? I see people are just leery of what's going on. There's one song that really explains what I see what's going on in the world. Um, Justin Hayward, solo work, Shame. Listen, look up the lyrics to that. It really shows the answers of a lot of people's questions have already been answered in music besides what's in the Holy Scriptures. Well, if you like my video, you can like it. I just thought I'd get my point across. I thought of using StreamYard, but it's like I really don't know how to make people moderators, and with what's going on with the deer out here, it'd be hard to even do a show. And I'm a little bit of a cheapskate. I'm not going to spend the money to do StreamYard like some people do. You know, where you can have some people on the panel. And I just felt like sounding off because if I'm on somebody's show and I want to say something, it may not look what I have to say. Well, here with this YouTube format, I can basically say whatever the hell I want. Well, thanks for watching my video. Have a good night.